Manny Pacquiao shake-up boxing ranking and back to elite level. Boxing fans can't wait his next fight against top contender. Let's break down his last fight against Mario Barrios and his next possible opponents. Pacquiao versus Barrios, the fight that measured the legend's flame. Manny Pacquiao stepped into the ring against Mario Barrios not just to win, but to prove he still belongs in a generation that has long moved on. Against Barrios, a younger, taller, and naturally bigger fighter, Pacquiao wasn't just fighting a man, he was fighting age, time, and doubt. Opening rounds. Pacquiao started fast, like a page out his prime. He bounced on his toes, fired off combinations, and closed distance with signature bursts. The crowd erupted every time he landed a familiar straight left. But Barrios, composed and patient, began to adapt. He used his reach, worked the body, and made Pacquiao feel the weight of 12 rounds at 40-plus years old. Middle rounds. Barrios started to turn the tide. He jabbed with discipline, picked his shots, and slowed the pace. Pacquiao, though still dangerous in spots, began to fade slightly. It was a reminder that time, not skill, is often the final judge in boxing. Final rounds. Manny dug deep. He fought with heart, grit, and pride, showing flashes of the warrior we all grew up watching. But Barrios, disciplined and unshaken, edged ahead on the scorecards. He didn't dominate. He simply did more often. Result: make the fans dismayed for majority draw. But the real win? Pacquiao showed he could still hang with the top 15 of the division, maybe even the top 10. Magnifying glass still to the left, what we learned about Pacquiao. The skills are still there. His footwork, timing, and ring IQ remain sharper than most. The engine is slower. He can't maintain that relentless pace over 12 rounds anymore. The chin is tested. He took clean shots, proving he's not glassy, but he's human now. The heart is unmatched. At 40-plus, still willing to step in with young lions? That's legacy. Crystal ball Pacquiao's future against top opponents. White heavy checkmark winnable fights. Raleigh Romero, wild, sloppy, and open encounters. Manny could box her. Keith Thurman, close first fight. If Manny's conditioning holds, it's winnable. Warning, high-risk fight. Mario Barrios rematch. A chess match. Depends on Pacquiao's stamina and volume. Virgil Ortiz Jr., dangerous power. Young, explosive, and too fresh. Risky. Amanta Stanionis, tough, technical grinder. Could overwhelm Manny late. Crossmark, very dangerous. Legend should avoid. Gervonta Tank Davis, prime knockout artist with surgical. Could end brutally. Jaron Boots Ennis, too fast, too sharp, too big. Passing of the torch scenario. Terrence Crawford / Errol Spence Jr., elite level champions. No shame, but high risk with one-sided loss. Scroll legacy over records. For Manny Pacquiao, future fights aren't about titles. They're about narrative, pride, and farewell. He's earned the right to handpick exciting, meaningful matchups without tarnishing his legacy. To prove anything, he's already done what no one else has. Every fight now is a celebration, not a chase. Drum final thought. If Pacquiao continues, fans should savor every moment. Not because he's the best right now, but because we're witnessing the final chapters of one of boxing's greatest stories ever told.
The red corner, with his head trainer, Freddie Roach. Wearing red, official weight 145, 3/4 pounds. His professional record, 50 victories, including 38 knockouts, with 3 defeats and 2 draws. From Kayumba, Sarangani Province, the former flyweight world champion, former super bantamweight world champion, former featherweight world champion, former super featherweight world champion, former lightweight world champion, former light welterweight world champion, and reigning, defending WBO welterweight champion of the world, the fighting pride of the Philippines, Manny